The government of South Australia is in crisis tonight, with one of the two independents holding the balance of power taking an indefinite leave due to ill health. Bob Sutch may not be back for several months, opening the prospect of sending voters back to the polls. State political reporter Tom Richardson joins us. And Tom, what's the latest?
Well, I spoke this morning to Bob Sutch's wife, Lynn. Now, he hasn't been heard from for several days, but she did answer his phone today and sounded quite concerned. She said she was trying to reach Jeff Brock, the other independent charged with deciding our next government. I asked about Dr. Sutch's health and she paused but said he was okay. Now, Lynn Sutch has since contacted Mr Brock, along with Premier Jay Weatherill and Opposition Leader Stephen Marshall, to tell them he may not be back for 2 or even 3 months. It's not clear what the nature of his illness is, but it's understood he'll have an operation on Wednesday and that he only became aware of his condition in the past 24 hours. Now, obviously, this throws the parliamentary situation into further disarray, but appropriately, the leader's first thoughts were with Dr Sutch. Now, Mr Weatherill says he's concerned for his well-being and has extended his support and best wishes for a speedy recovery. Mr Marshall similarly wishes Dr Sutch a full and speedy recovery and says he's offered Lynn Sutch and their family his full support. And we also spoke with Jeff Brock in Port Pirie a short time ago. This is what he had to say.
Very apologetic about putting me in a situation by Bob not being able to support me in this decision going forward, but my main concern is Bob's health and well-being. And told Lynn to tell Bob, don't worry about anything else. Everything else is insignificant. This last week has been a heck of a pressure on both of us. If I go with the Labor, there's 24 to 22. If I go with the Liberals, obviously that's 23-23. I don't know how that goes, and I'm seeking some constitutional legal advice to understand how that could eventuate.
So that is the equation. If Dr Sutch doesn't intend to play any further part for now, Jeff Brock could still help Labor reach a majority. But if he chooses the Liberals, South Australia could find itself returning to the polls sooner rather than later. At any rate, he's still not rushing his decision, and his thoughts tonight, as are all of ours, are very much with Bob Sutch and his family.